Hey guys, it's Orange Titan back again with another action figure review. This time the Infinity Gauntlet comic book series Adam Warlock. This is a figure I've actually been asking for a long time. This has just been a really cool figure. Oh, really cool figure. A figure that I've been wanting. I always thought he was cool. The original one was pretty nice, but it's very outdated, so it's really cool that we finally got a new one. And it's awesome to get that Infinity Gauntlet comic. Infinity Gauntlet, that whole comic series is one of my favorite comic series in comic books. And, you know, with Infinity War and, the movies and the MCU, it's just like a big part of my childhood and a big part of like comics for me. I love this whole series. So finally having Adam Warlock is amazing. But let's stop talking about it. Let's open this guy up and check him out. Here's Adam Warlock right out of the package. This guy is really nice, really neat. I really like how oh, he fell. He died. I really like how he looks. I think he looks really nice for the most part. I just love the gold, the eyes. I love this, the way he looks. It's really nice. For accessory wise, he does come with his he does come with a grip hand, a trigger finger hand, which, I guess Adam Warlock be having those guns, He does come with his staff, which is really nice. He does come with the one, Infinity Gauntlet comic, which, honestly, this is, out of all the comic series, I think this is the one I wanted the most. This one in Dark Avengers. So this is nice. Which, he could just simply well, I would say he'd probably grab it better with this hand. Right? Because then he could have the staff and this. Yeah, that is a lot better. Because then he's able to, be like, hey, I got a comic. So, which is really nice. And then he does come with, like, 2 normal fists. And with my favorite accessory of the year, he does come with the Infinity Gauntlet, but a lot smaller. So you get the glove and you get the hand. That's, honestly, it's pretty easy to put on. You kind of just slide it on like so. And then, bam. Got a nice, glove. Which, honestly, I think this is, like I said, this is probably one of the coolest accessories that Marvel Legend has came with. I love the Infinity Gauntlet. I've read the comic, like I said, I've read the comic. I like it a lot. I don't know. I love that comic series. But anyways, here's the figure. Really nice, like I said. He is on the Vulcan body, so that's really nice. Paint is pretty cool. Really, look, don't mind the sirens. They're just coming after me because I'm reviewing so much heat. Anyways, let's get into articulation. So with the cape, of course, you can go down to there, up to there, side, right? You can go up to there, can bend to there, which is nice, right? He is pinless, arms can go to there, can go all the way around, side, which is nice. This one side, which is nice. Again, can bend to there, can bend all the way back, but his cape is, restricting him. Can go to there, can bend all the way to the knee, which is nice. You can twist, swivel, up, down, all stuff. If we do take off the cape, of course, this is where you are left with. Which honestly, I'm gonna say, if you bought this body, this could probably be a really nice body for like customs and stuff. But yeah. But you can do so much more, of course. You're able to do a lot more. I know Marvel Legends have said in the past that, like, if they ever use they use cloth goods. They will use it for some instances or some when like it made sense. Now this is cool. I like the cape and stuff. You know, it's hard. You know, it's hard. You know, rubbery plastic. But wouldn't it have been cool? Would have been cool, like how we got with the 3-pack with Dr. Doom, how he got a cloth cape. I mean, McFarlane does it all the time. It would be, you know, it would have been a game changer. I feel like this figure probably would have sold more if, you know, I do like the cape. Don't get me wrong. I like it. I think it does look good. It doesn't take too much shelf space for the most part. But would have been cool if it was a cloth wired cape, right? That I think that would have killed it for, you know, Marvel Legends, or for Adam Warlock, not just Marvel Legends, but that, you know, that would have been really cool. But let's get into some size comparisons. So for some size comparisons, we do have Spider-Man right here, which is, you know, pretty nice. We do have a nice brown suit Wolverine. So there he is, a brown suit Wolverine. Do have a nice Captain America. We do have Iron Man, which is really cool. And then finally, I thought I would show this beauty, because this is a really old one now. But here's the old Build-A-Figure Thanos, but this was the Walmart exclusive one from all those many years ago. And you can see, which looks pretty nice, but he is so outdated. And so, yeah. I mean, this works, right? It looks good for the most part, the gauntlet and everything. But yeah, that's pretty nice. Now, one thing I really do want to show is, you know, I'm gonna move this guy to the side. We're gonna take a couple figures. We're gonna take Cap right here. We're going to take Iron Man. We're gonna take even Spider-Man. Who else can we take? Who's next to me for fun? You know. We'll even take, you know, Ms. Marvel, or aka Warbird. Why not? You know? Because I want to show off the gauntlet. This, like I said, this gauntlet is pretty cool. This Infinity Gauntlet. So, you know, the possibilities are endless. So, you know, let's say we want Warbird to have, say we want Warbird to have the gauntlet, you know. You just go like that. Actually, she can't have it because I lied. She cannot have the gauntlet because her pegs are way too small and I'm going to ruin it. So never mind on that one. Anyways, let's say Spider-Man, right? Let's say Spider-Man gets the gauntlet during, right? That looks cool, right? I mean, look at that. Look how cool that is. You just got really cool. Now we got a nice Spider-Man with the gauntlet. The Infinity Gauntlet. With all those gems. So that's really cool. And then, you know, here's one that a lot of people are probably going to do with their displays, or they're going to display them, is they're going to take one of their Iron Mans. I want to say this is the Extremis Iron Man. Try to put the gauntlet in there. And then bam! Got a nice Iron Man with the gauntlet, which looks really nice. You could recreate that endgame scene, but in comic form. You know, just... Exactly, you just have it pop off just like so. No, that was... Pop it on like so, and then boom, you got the I Am Iron Man right at the end, which is really cool. Or you know what? You get someone like Captain America. You want to show off him having the gauntlet. I mean, I don't think this one's gonna work because how his glove is. Yeah, this one's not gonna work. But you know what? I got another figure up here that we can show because he's gotten the Infinity Gauntlet before. T'Challa, the Black Panther, got a nice boom. That actually looks pretty cool. You know, it's got the gauntlet showing off the Infinity Stones. So really neat, really cool. So overall, I like this guy a lot. I knew I was gonna get this guy when he got announced. I was actually really excited. You know, I will say I thought he was gonna be my favorite comic book one out of all of them. Surprisingly, he was not. But I still do like him a lot. It's a Marvel Legend I've been wishing for them to redo. The original one was pretty cool, but this one's really nice. But honestly, I really like this Infinity Gauntlet. This is probably one of the coolest accessories that they've done in a while. And I like this figure a lot. I think it's really nice, really cool. Glad to finally have him in my collection. He's, yeah, really awesome. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. Is this a pickup? Is it a pass? Are you going to get Adam Warlock? Do you like these comic book mini-series, comic book series? Or do you think they're lame and you think they're just like a wasted accessory? Let me know in the comments. And like always, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.